Hey, this is Private Sandbag, here with Comedian again.
Hey guys.
Hey, we're going to commentate on another game of Vietnam Glory Obscured, which is a free modification for the game Command and Conquer Generals. We had a really interesting game on a very claustrophobic map. You have these really tight corridors with lots of jungles. It's very, very difficult to move around in. So let's jump straight into the game, resuming in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
So take it away, Comedian.
Well, you can see that I'm starting as the NVA and Private Shamrock is starting as the USA building barracks. I'm building a lot of infantry right from the get-go. And right here at this moment I decided to go with a tunnel-based strategy. So after this group of men coming out, you will see some engineers coming out.
That little truck is a radar van, which gives him radar. It's automatically given to the USA player because he's got this command center which gives it to him. But NVA needs to buy a radar truck. Now, these engineers, these guys with the little E above them, they are utility sort of unit. They can build traps and they can build tunnels, which are going to move your men around the map instantly. So that's what you're going with.
Yeah, so I'm gonna place a tunnel in my primary village and on the bottom, and I'm also gonna send one engineer right to the top village on the right hand side.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna build a tunnel very far back right there.
And you can see that this is a really quick strategy. I mean, I've hardly even moved out into the map. I haven't captured my home village, which is just here. I've only just rushed a group of men in a truck to this middle village, and I have no idea the comedians built this tunnel up above this village. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's actually I was just in time with the engineer, and I was a bit lucky with that. If you look at the bottom side, Nuke is actually moving into 60 gunners to secure this little bit of jungle.
Yeah.
In between, it's pretty much actually separating my village from the rest of my men. Luckily, I also managed to get an engineer in there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I actually know that there's men there. I probably assumed you'd do a little rush later on, but I didn't realise quite how fast that tactic would be. And down here in my north village, I'm building a barracks. Nice sort of supporting structure. You can get any units you need for the situation. But looking at my funds, actually I had lots of funds. Should have done something.
Yeah. So right now I'm moving some RPD gunners. I switched to medium factory so I can produce some RPD gunners, move a load of infantry, and what I do is I exit one guy first and then the rest of my guys. So in case there is a very big defense situation around my men, I can be still careful. So I deploy my my RPDs. I get an officer so I can spot with binoculars.
Yep, it's going to reveal the stealth from those troops, so they're no longer hidden in the jungle, and cut them down with a machine gun. Brutal.
Yeah. Now, in the meanwhile, Nuke has positioned a sniper and a captain to clear out pretty much all my men in the bottom village. So while I'm securing the top village, he's securing the bottom village. And right now I'm moving in to take out his captain. Everything that's being resupplied from that barracks.
And because you've got those men around the barracks, I can't actually make any men. I mean, as soon as I produce one, he's got to run out of the barracks, and while he's running out, you guys can shoot him, so that barracks is basically out of action. I did make this little bunker, but you can just run away. He's not really doing anything.
Well, it is stopping my attack, pretty much, and it's giving you time to sort of make a small defense right there. So your barracks and stuff like that. In the meanwhile, I am just switching back to the light factory in my base, so I can get some RPG guys to take out your bunker, which one I'm going to do momentarily.
A very standard procedure when you've got tunnels is to only have one building, because you can move the men around so easily that you actually got a lot of flexibility, and you only need one of each sort of type of unit. For example, one anti-tank unit, one type of anti-vehicle unit, and you can just move them to wherever they're needed. You don't need a whole group of structures.
Yeah, as you can see, the the thing is, though, if you only have one truck, you have to be a bit careful. It wouldn't be a good idea to go with the heavy factory a lot, because it takes a lot of time to switch to the heavy factory, and if you get hit right in the period when you are on the heavy factory, you can be quite dangerous. In the meanwhile, I have one BTR-60. The BTR-60 is an amazing thing. It has so much offensive capabilities.
Yeah.
His machine gun is really strong, and it's an amphibious vehicle. So I decided to just move it into a nuke base. If he doesn't have much anti-tank capabilities or anti-vehicle capabilities, it has a really powerful vehicle. It'll actually take out one of his long gunners, which was just standing there doing nothing.
Yeah, I think he was waypointed at that point, frustratingly. And you're going to sneak around the back and take out my dozers. You bum.
Yeah, we're going to take out your truck, which is actually filled with men.
Oh,
you can hear the screams of their...
You're a terrible person.
Yeah. So, right now, this BTR-60 has, done so much damage. It's taken out a truck filled with men who couldn't do anything. I took out this dozer, which is a really nice thing, and it's actually going to try and sneak out right now, which it's not going to be able to do.
You don't think so? I reckon it could get away. Oh no, it's pinned into the corner. It's going down. It's going down.
See, almost got away.
Thank goodness.
But right now I am. You now discovered the tunnel in my bottom left base. You put down 2 M60 gunners down. You put down additional guys. But I right now I'm gonna try and move some men into your M60 gunners, which are going to get slaughtered completely.
See, I've got a mobility problem right here. I know you've got a tunnel there, but I can't move the men in to destroy it because I just have no units that can transport men around quickly. For example, I don't have a chopper, I don't have that truck anymore. So I'm probably going to move in very slowly those laws, those anti-tank things. But by the time they get there, I don't know. That was a problem with this thing. This whole strategy of going only infantry leaves you very slow.
Yeah, with the MVA, your units move a bit quicker, they're a bit cheaper, and the officer whistle from the captain can use an officer whistle move. Makes it really powerful. It's actually a sort of multiplier for blobs. So I think
looks like your
mostly infantry for USA is a very dangerous sort of strategy. In any case, I'm right now preparing to do move out these M60 gunners, these captains. I have an officer to spot. I'm just gonna move in my tank.
Yep. And I have
to waltz them down.
It's a tight, narrow area, so they can't get away.
Look at that beauty.
I'm looking away.
Stew.
Dude, that's awful.
Poor guys.
And I just can't move the men in fast enough to counter that. I can't bring in my anti-tank.
I'm moving all my men into my tunnel again, and I'm gonna, exit them from behind. We're gonna easily take out those M60 gunner. Those M60 gunner actually take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is good cost for cost ratio, but they aren't good enough. My men are just gonna move in, trample everything. Everything that's going on right there, and
Good job.
Be well prepared for anything that's going to come up.
You see, I didn't even have money enough to put men in my home village. I probably thought I was getting money from this actually, but I'm very low on funds. I've got 300 funds. It's going up extremely slowly. Haven't got much map control. I know you've got this huge army on the left. You've got a quite nice army in the top. Right now I'm just focusing on just getting some money from there, and only now do I have helicopters. I decided that there wasn't a chance of me winning if I didn't get helicopters, so I thought to come back from that, go helicopters, maybe go with a rush, maybe like send a helicopter directly across the map, drop it right in front of your main base and just start doing some damage, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Now, in the meanwhile, I have gotten some nice funds, and I'm gonna build a support structure, which is gonna enable me to get an upgrade for my officer, which is the whistle command. which is an extremely potent tactic. It basically gives a rate of fire increase on all your men, so they can fire faster. They're gonna have a bigger range, you know, and it's gonna be much stronger.
Now I saw this attack coming in, and I just did not have the ability to take you out, especially this tank, which I just can't get near. So I put some men in this helicopter, dropped them down behind you.
Yeah, I was really surprised by it. I was like, because I used my officer to check out the trees beforehand, and I was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to take out the barracks, but I did take out the dozer. So
yeah,
that was sufficiently good, I guess. And in the meanwhile, while I take out the small group of infantry out here, I'm gonna move out all my men from the top village. I'm just gonna move them in right into your base. There are a lot of RPG guys, and it's gonna be like extremely difficult for you to stop all this.
Yeah.
And I take out all your men. You have no fighting force anymore.
That's game
There's
over.
Nothing you can do anymore. And
that barracks is locked down. I think this is where I call it game.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty soon. I'm gonna move in all my men from the top right now, and you're gonna call it game. Right.
Yeah.
Now.
You are
Well played.
victorious.
So yeah, that pretty much demonstrates how easily you can move loads of men and tactically use tunnels really effectively, in my opinion. You have to watch out for those. You have to be very careful about enemy engineers sneaking into your base or anywhere really, and putting down a really sneaky tunnel.
Yeah. So this has been Vietnam Glory Obscured, which is a free modification, absolutely free if you have the game Command & Conquer Generals 0 Hour. It's worth installing. We're going to come out with a new version pretty soon, which will have the NVA, which is the side that Comedian was playing. Full side, whole load of new units, new maps, new strategies to play with.
New game modes.
Yeah,
actually.
absolutely. Some completely new game modes like Way to the Play. We've got King of the Hill going now. Yeah, so see you next time.
Yeah, see you guys next time.